Hey, thanks so much for tuning in to the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. Today is Thoughtful Thursday, and we are on the topic of worry. We talked about how worrying does not add any moments to our lives. And if you watched on Tuesday, hopefully you were an encouragement to one another as you thought through somebody in your life that is going through a hard time, and that you encouraged them, you prayed with them, and you gave them some of these verses in Matthew chapter 6. We're going to continue on in Matthew chapter 6 and towards the end of Matthew chapter 6, starting in verse 33. Seek the kingdom of God above all else and live righteously, and he will give you everything you need. So do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today. So what an encouraging word that is right there. I'm going to reread that in just a second, but just a few questions for Thoughtful Thursday is that are we allowing tomorrow's worries to creep into today and allowing our worry and anxiety to build up? Here's the thing that we need to do. We need to seek God first. Above all else, seek him first, and all of these things shall be added on to you. So we have to understand that what we're seeking here on this earth, it doesn't last. It may be a thrill, it may be gratifying at first, but in the end, it leads to death. In the end, it leads to emptiness. You know this, I know this. So what can we do? We can seek God first. And one thing that Jesus says, 2,000 years ago, and he gives us permission here. He says, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today. So I want you to take a deep breath and just go to the Lord and just say, God, I don't want to fixate on tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Here's the thing. It's important to plan ahead. It's important to have prudence. It's important to invest and to think through your schedule and not to double book. And that's not what I'm talking about. And you know that. I'm talking about just allowing worry to consume our minds, and it robs us from the joy of the Lord. Here's the thing, we have enough worry of its own today. So let's just focus on what we can do, and that's seek God first. May you be encouraged as you choose to do so today. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for another Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth.